Hi, Jen Gilchrist here. Here is a weekly intuitive guidance message to help you align with your higher path and purpose. I work with highly sensitive, empathic people who have gone through a spiritual awakening, aligning with their higher soul's path and purpose, help you develop your gifts and create the life you were born for. So, this right here, we're going to be using the Kyle Gray Keepers of the Light Oracle. Super excited. I haven't used this one in a while. So, let's see what the messages are. We are also on the new moon energy today, on the 26th, depending on when you're seeing this. And so this is a great time to set intentions, right? And also just to be aware of any intuitive ideas or heightened emotions, and just knowing that the moon is often purging, helping you bring this to the surface, insights to the surface, healing to the surface. And capitalize this energy and set your intentions. Okay, one last quick announcement is I have a special 12-day Ancient Egypt Sacred Soul 12-day retreat happening that I would love to share with you. We have some special on the pricing and special extended payment plans that are happening for just a little while longer until June 15th. So if this is something that your heart's been calling you towards, check it out. There's a transmission just on the registration page as I was creating it. It's definitely going to be a trip of a lifetime with some private access to the King's Pyramid, private access before the public comes in to do energy work, which is just amazing, as well as a private Dahabaya sailboat to go down the Nile, tons of energy work, as well as so much more. So check it out. This is definitely a trip of a lifetime. And we have some great specials right now for just a little while longer. So here we have I love this so much. Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So I feel like this is speaking to sensitivities. This feels like honor your sensitivities, honor your emotions. If you are feeling extra sensitive right now, that's just part of your healing journey. Mother Mary's a beautiful energy to connect with for healing of the heart, or for anywhere you might feel vulnerable. This is about calling in and choosing peace and love. Oh, if you're having any worry or fear, as a side note, it feels like it could be, some of you might be healing something specific, inner child healing. For others, it might be that you're in this like worry or fear, and there's kind of this tug of war. Then it's about choosing love and peace and calling in your spiritual support to help you anchor that in. It feels like this is part of your heart opening that I feel like we've been on this for a while. Collectively, we're definitely going through a heart expansion, right? And so this just might be part of that expansion and healing. And I love this so much. On our Egypt tour, one of the stops we're going to make is to one of the oldest Egypt churches where Mother Mary and Jesus were said to have there's energy of the presence there, so strong. So yeah, that is she's coming to mind. She's such a beautiful healer. Oh my gosh, I can't even make this up. Holy Spirit. This is a big deck, and this says, Holy Spirit, expect miracles. It says, remember, the only love is real. Miracles occur naturally. Spirit has your back. That's pretty much like just echoing what I was just saying, right? This is like, trust the process. Oftentimes when we're being called into our higher path and to our soul's purpose, I know those I work with, light workers, starseeds, feeling called into their higher path and soul's purpose. Sometimes it can feel vulnerable and scary. Sometimes we have to fall away the things in our life that are not serving or aligned with the future that we're choosing, or that we're called toward, that your soul is calling you towards. But this is a reminder that you are always provided for. You are always protected. Call in your spiritual support. I feel like this is just like the angels have your back, right? That's what that energy is. And this is Holy Spirit and Mother Mary. So this feels very purely divine, into that Christ consciousness for sure, right? And definitely, I love, like I said, in Egypt, there's so much powerful ancient energy there. So I love that they showed up, because some of that energy of Mary and Jesus were so strong, as well as all of the Egyptian deities, goddesses, and gods as well. Ooh, I love this. Kali Ma, facing fear. So yeah, I feel like deep healing's happening, right? It says major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. This is about choosing your higher path, your higher choice, your higher purpose. Just because we know in our soul's calling, right? It's just because it's written in our astrology or our human design, or just because we know and we see ourselves speaking or leading whatever your soul's purpose was and soul's work is. It's not a given, right? We have to choose to step into that power, into that path. We have to choose to transmute the fear and the fears that we might have. I remember how scary that was, and the process of that when I was in my other business, right, I was doing hair and makeup, and then I was transitioning into my biggest fear of speaking, and doing leaning into this where I had a fully successful business, then leaning into the spiritual work and like what were people going to think and what would my family think, right? Because I was raised in a very conservative Christian upbringing. I always have been very close with Jesus, with Mary and angels and all of that, but it wasn't something that my family understood. And so it was a difficult path just to kind of share that I understand how scary it can be, but you are being called, whatever your story is. It may not be anything to do with coming out of the spiritual closet, or for many it may. It could be about fear of financial security, fear of being judged, fear of being seen, fear of being not good enough, fear of feeling financially supported. It just feels like that you are going through an opportunity of transformation. You're being called into your higher path and purpose. And it's time to surrender the fear, call upon your angels, and step into your power and your purpose, knowing you're fully supported. And so this is like a huge opportunity. And if this is calling to your soul, you might be exactly aligned with the sacred, the ancient Egypt sacred soul initiation retreat I have. It's 12 days and it is so activating. It's so much about those light workers and starseeds and those who have gone through a spiritual path and awakening to go through the initiation through the powerful ancient times of Egypt. There's so much healing on an ancestral level, on a lineage level, on a personal level, on an activation of your multidimensional gifts level, on just powerful, powerful healing of you standing in your power and your purpose. So if that calls to you, please check it out. Feel free to comment or email me if you have any questions about it. I'll put the information about that in the links below. Share this, like this, let me know what's going on with you. What are you stepping into? Claim it, claim your voice, claim your power. And yeah, if you feel called, I would love to be a part of the sacred journey in Egypt in person with you. So check it out. We have some specials that are ending in terms of price and extended payment plans on June 15th. All right. Bye for now.